Here, tucked away among the exquisite landscape of Chichester, lies the impressive home of Rolls-Royce, the world's leading brand in super luxury cars. Rolls-Royce is currently celebrating its 5th year in the £65 million international headquarters situated within the famous Goodwood estate, where it has witnessed huge success with the launch of the Phantom and Phantom Drophead Coupe. It is important to Rolls-Royce that the manufacturing plant and head office fully reflect the spirit of the company, and therefore the use of natural materials in their construction has been maximised. This has earned them the accolade of being acknowledged as one of the most original and environmentally aware plants within the international motor industry.
When we started the business here, we had to look for a new location, and it would have been easy for BMW to say, well, we'll tag it on to one of our other plants. We could have said, for example, that we could have gone to Oxford, because Rolls-Royce bodies were made at Oxford right up until the mid-90s and then shipped to Crewe, where they were finally assembled into vehicles. What we wouldn't have got was a brand that was uniquely positioned, which was separated from the rest of the group. It's a very innovative site, this. Right from the concept, the design of the buildings, the architecture of the buildings is very innovative. Nicholas Grimshaw, who did the Eden project down in the southwest, was our architect. You can see glass walls, you can see a green roof. So from the environmental point of view, we had this clearly in our mind when we started this building. But I think more than that, the design of our product is very flexible. And this plant actually allows us to produce vehicles in short wheelbase, in long wheelbase, in further extensions, as well as, of course, convertibles and who knows in the future, maybe some other derivatives as well. So we try to bring our flexibility into the way in which we do our business in a site which is designed for the best of the best.
The new Phantom, unveiled in January 2003, was the product of 4 years of intensive design and development and has been engineered and tested to perfection. From rear door umbrellas to Art Deco-inspired light fittings, its classic design elements thrust the Phantom into a league of its own.
It's a very advanced product that we sit with Phantom. From the aluminium space frame, which is the architecture of the car, which is more akin maybe to the aircraft industry, using aluminium co-extrusions, which are very flexible, allow us to produce lots of different cars from the same platform. We can manufacture virtually every component on the inside of the car here in Goodwood using exacting standards, but more importantly, to the particular desires that our customers want. So whether that be as easy as colour and trim, or whether it be more complicated as to being a totally different car with a different seating configuration, or maybe even a different setup from an entertainment point of view, or maybe even something like armouring. All of those features can be built in to our product, which at the heart of it is a very flexible and technically advanced system.
Rolls-Royce is recognised as a world-class manufacturer, with its innovative methods being the hallmark of its success. So how exactly is this achieved? Perhaps the most significant ingredient is the unique hand craftsmanship which goes into the production of every car, with an attention to detail which ensures each Rolls-Royce is individual and finished to perfection.
Distinguishing from our competitors, I think our market performance says it all, that we are commanding the lion's share of the segment in which we operate. But I think more importantly than that, we are a company with a great history, but also we're producing a car which is authentic to our history and authentic to our roots, but absolutely right for today and into the future. Rolls-Royce has always stood for doing things at the leading edge. So if you go all the way back to 1904, when Henry Royce got together with Charles Rolls, his desire was to produce the best motor car and move the technological boundary a little further than it's ever been done before. So we're a very innovative company, we're very lean, we have a very flat structure, and we're able to respond to a marketplace which is hugely demanding.
Rolls-Royce Motor Cars is a global company and strives to operate an open and friendly community for all its employees. This innovative approach engenders a sense of pride in the workforce, which is reflected in the quality of the product. Since emerging as the new Rolls-Royce Motor Car Company in 1998, it has accomplished a remarkable success. It was only within the last 4.5 years that it has established its stunning new headquarters among the charming backdrop of the Goodwood estate. And alongside all this, efforts have been dedicated to not only recruiting and training a whole new workforce, but to the design and building of the new Phantom model and setting up its new worldwide dealer network.
The future for Rolls-Royce is, for me, very rosy. We've successfully relaunched this great brand onto a marketplace which is extremely demanding and extremely diverse. We are going through our second phase, we are on target for our third phase, and you will see an awful lot of changes, not only internally in the business, but also across the world in our dealerships over the next few years. So I'm very excited about it. I think all the new people that are joining our company, and this morning I had the pleasure of inducting another group, a lot of things that are happening, a lot of challenges, but also a lot of fun along the way as well.